Today I'm scrapping a drink mixer. So it has this stainless steel cup. I think stainless. Now it doesn't have a stamping of what kind of stainless it is, so it'll be general stainless. Now on the bottom there's two screws right there. I already took one out. Kind of hard to turn. Hmm. There's a lot of stainless steel on this, so should be pretty good. And there's a wire. Gosh, this isn't want to come off. I'll just go ahead and clip the wire. So it's a pretty good sized wire. And then let's see if I can just then try to just break off where the screw's at. Since it wasn't wanting to come off. I don't know if I can do that, but I'm gonna try. I don't think I can. So try to unscrew it. I don't think that's gonna come out. Uh, maybe if I try to clip the plastic. That's a bad idea. Since it's ABS plastic, which is pretty hard to deal with. Maybe I can start up here. Try to pop off the top. No, that's not gonna work. This is my first time taking part one of these, so I'm not really good at it. Hopefully I don't strip out the screw, but here's the, if I try to unscrew that screw anymore, it might strip the screw, which would make it even harder to get off. I'm just gonna try to pop off this plastic. Okay, some of the plastic is breaking, which is good. I see some sort of metal piece on the bottom of the plastic. I doubt you're going to be able to see this, but I'll try. It's right there. Well, and try. Don't know what it was. Oh, something fell off. Oh, here we go. That piece of plastic that is right there fell off. That's, I don't think that's gonna help us take it apart, but yeah. So this piece right here, it looks like it's stainless, but it's actually plastic, which makes this a lot less valuable, but it's still pretty valuable. There's this giant stainless steel rod that I'm trying to pull off right now. Looks like I'm going to be able to. Okay, so there's a small screw right here. And try to unscrew that. Okay, so screws coming out pretty good. I can get this out. The bottom stuff, like the wires, should also come out with it, since the motor's at the top. Uh, well, that screws there just feel it. How's this piece stuck in under? If it's screwed in at the bottom. I'm trying to see, but it might be on some sort of ball bearing joint, so it won't come off. I think I have to get this on. There's also these rivets and on the plastic, and I wouldn't know how to get those off without a drill. Okay. Okay, so the piece of metal I was talking about is this one. I'm not exactly sure what that is or what its purpose was. But I'm gonna try to get that out. So that's just a piece of steel. I don't know what it is there for. Maybe to add strength or something. It seems pretty pointless. I don't know how I'm gonna get this plastic off since it's all attached to that screw. I haven't been able to get it out. I might just have the wrong size screwdriver, but it's the same one I used to get out the other screw. Yeah, that screw's not going to be coming out. I'll have to figure out a way to break the plastic. Maybe. I can see in and I'm not sure. Not sure. I think it's the wire because the wire's attached to this. It's staying on, but I might be able to break the wire so they'll come off. But yeah, it's definitely the wire that's keeping this on. I'm just gonna twist this around and hope that the wire breaks eventually. Okay, I can feel the wire breaking slowly. Hmm. Well, oh, so there's screws on the bottom of the plastic that hold the wire in. That's stupid. And there's no way for me to get to them since the plastic isn't coming off. Hopefully this wire will break soon. Sorry about the video quality being only SD, but I don't really have a tripod for like a phone or anything, so if y'all subscribe and such, I'll be able to monetize my channel. Still not wanting to come off. Oh goodness. Hmm. Well, there we go. See, it was the wire right there. It wouldn't break, so it broke. Now that end is pretty warm. Now I'm not sure what to do with this. How I get that open. If you really wanted to, you could hit this with a hammer, get that small piece of wire out, but I would not recommend doing that. I'm gonna try to break this plastic right here. Kind of hard to bend all this since it's steel and stainless steel. I would just slam this on the ground or something, but I'm not really in the garage right now, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay, here we go. Got the plastic right off. Yeah, that's plastic. It's also attached to a band that goes around where the motor is, so. And I'm pretty sure this band is. Okay, that band is. All the top is steel. Well, so the plastic is kind of not really fused together, but something like that. Maybe glued or something. So it's hard to break apart. Okay, there we go. I broke this, so it's steel, I'm pretty sure, but okay, so that's not brass. For a second I thought it was, but it's just a screw, so. Okay, so I can see the wires. I should be able to flip them. There we go. So I clipped the wires. Now, in here is the motor. I'll get to that real quick. Where's my screwdriver? Oh, here. Doesn't seem to be the right size. Okay, it's a steel screw. So that's not good. And still, I have to go get another screwdriver. Sorry about that. Haven't really figured out video editing yet, so. So that was the steel screw. Now there's one more on the front. Okay, so now it should just come off or come apart. Let's see. For some reason it just. Okay, there we go. So this here, I think it's steel. Yeah, that's steel. And then here's your motor right here. I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew this. Okay, so there's two screws. It appears to be a copper motor. Now, what I found about these motors is the inner winding. I forgot what you call it. Started with an A, but it's pretty hard to take out since it's like glued in usually. So I usually just take the outer winding out and the steel, which are really easy to do. Might not be able to get this motor out. I don't think I'm getting that motor out right now. But, so, this one's an electromagnetic motor, so it has this outer winding on both sides, and then it has the inner one. Let's see. Okay, so in this plastic, I feel like there's something in there that is important. Oh, the wire. So, gonna have to separate this. Okay, so that's just plastic. There's some sort of paper right here. Oh, so here's a limit switch is what it looks like. A little black box. Those have small silver contacts usually, and they have copper. So that's something worth going after. I really thought this wouldn't take that long to take apart, but apparently it does. There's another steel screw. Okay, so I see a real small screw hidden behind the limit switch. There's actually two of these small screws hidden behind the limit switch. And a small piece of leather, I think is a synthetic leather. So there should be a screw because I can see them, or the threads or whatever, under the plastic, but I don't see how to get to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip off. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this must have got stuck on the screws. Let's see if I can get at least one of them off. No, doesn't appear I can. So I'm just gonna cut this, and maybe that knot of wires will come out the other side. So it did. And then I'm just gonna bring this in as dirty stainless. And then that's it. So this here, I'll end up unscrewing it eventually and then taking out all the wires and then bringing it to the scrapyard. But that's it.